G'day, let's play some more EU4 in our Rights of England campaign. So I was having a quick look around, seeing if we can break any of France's alliances. We can't, because you need the claim on the country for them to be scared enough for you to do it. So what we're going to do instead is take a look in here to, not Savoy, to Switzerland. We can offer them an alliance, and I just want to see if that is going to change the calculation in this screen, because they are decently close. The whole no CB thing's a little annoying, but trust towards France, distance between borders. If he can get trust with us to offset this minus 46, could be good. Don't know if it'll work or not. Don't expect it to, but offer the alliance. We'll go further over our limit. Alright, didn't get the thing saying they accept because I turned that pop-up off, apparently. Bring the guy back. 2nd of July, we can go and find out. Condottieri from Verdun, still. Alright, 2nd of July. Break alliance with France. No, made no difference. They like us. Alright. Well, we're going to be over the limit a little further for a while, but that doesn't matter too much. We would like to start integrating Provence, although we don't want to give them land, so it doesn't matter if we can't. If we annex them January of 1506. Okay, so the other thing we're waiting for is Brandenburg. We don't have to wait for them to get to 10. We do at least want to wait for them to get to 9. And have an idea of what time of year it is, so that during the war with France, before it's too late, we can still call him in. Right, looks like it's the start of August next year. We'll be able to call him in directly. Hesse and Munster want to do the condottieri thing. Now, what are we looking like here? Yeah, we can't really increase our army size too much more. These guys cost 0.2, so let's say 5 per ducat. If we were to cut out the colonies for a while, we could hire a ton more troops. How close are they to finishing? Still want to start the other ones just in case Portugal or anyone do something a bit weird. 70 per year, and on 776, that one's a lot lower. So no, it's not really a plan that we can do straight away. We've passed quartering for troops. Awesome. Land maintenance modifier. That is going to save us about a ducat. So, with this, for the next 10 years, we can afford more troops. So let's go... I don't know, do we want cannons? We need... It's still level 2. We need, like, 4. No, too expensive. Let's go 5 more infantry there. 4 more infantry there. We should be good on force limit. So we just went for another 9, so we still got 4 to spare. And leaders are pathetic, but we have no tradition. Hopefully France don't have much either. Doubt it. And Portugal, we're waiting a bit. What do we need in France for another? Could we threaten them with war? Do you want to give us Dauphin? Base value, relative worth, province. Okay, Orléans. Going to say nothing to anyway, Rascal. Didn't really expect it. Can you threaten? No. Alright, what about Avignon? Obviously not. Actually, who are they allied with? Nobody. We do the Reconquest. No, they are allied. What was I looking at? Truce. You are guaranteed by France. Okay. We'll do them after. Get back to war with France while his army is decimated. And the new idea is Diplo. That is the end of exploration, but we want to make sure we're ahead of time to get the extra colonial range. Naval maintenance goes up. We may study technology. That sounds like a good idea. And you can get better boots. Alright, so we're not going to take the idea. What was the idea? Colonial Empire. Naval force limit. Couldn't care less. CB against primitives. It doesn't matter yet. And we still wouldn't get... Yeah, nothing there matters, so we're not going to do that. Alright, waiting for August. Hopefully Castile doesn't go to war with anybody. Or Austria. Or Bohemia. Or Brandenburg. We need all of them to stay at peace for a while. I like our chances. Hey, looks like they passed the first reform. And we can invest in military tech because it's a new year. Perfect. We get combat with military tactics and better infantry. I wonder if France has taken that yet. They have not. They're on 788 to our 889. Cool, dude. So, good thing we can do this now. Reformed Galaglas. Are we going to be offensive, or yeah, I think we're just going to keep chasing the French around. It's going to be unfortunate about the sieges, though. Might want to take Landsconnection instead. Yeah, we're going to be sitting doing sieges, so Landsconnection. Chevauché, defensive morale, and when do we get the next one of these? Level 10. Alright, Munster, no. Corruption is growing. Very slightly, because of the overextension. Which is fine. Things for Armagnac. Stability. This will be done now. Morbihan. France shouldn't have a claim on that. No, just us and Brittany. So that'll continue no matter what. Let's have a quick look. Alright, so that entire piece of coast is good on colonialism. We can start 1507. If we had enough money, we could just embrace it straight out before France do. Don't think we want to waste money on that though. Alright, so these guys got about 6 months, which I think is when we're ready to go. Or have we already waited more than a year? No. Good. August. It's going to start. And the fleet. Yeah. Why are we losing money now? What did we lose that we had before? Oh well. Got a big old war chest. And that means they don't have a fort there. They do have a fort there. We are going to go after that. Bring these ships up here. Although, the Castilians will probably be there. We won't risk it though. Alright, friendlies can attach to both of those armies. Looks like they've got everybody in. Guess a bit of the extra money was the, it's like an extra 2 ducats of army maintenance. We did make, yeah, 9. No Munster. Alright, that French army. Hopefully he doesn't have any good generals. So we've got a chance. France. Alright, Colonial Ventures. Invest in the Navy. Diplotech cost reduction. We're about to do Diplotech. Thing is... yeah, it's going to be too long, so we couldn't wait. Heavy ship cost, light ship cost. We're not going to make them for a while. It's 10 years. That's fine. We were discovered in France. Damn it. I wanted to get one last thing out of him. Oh well. Weren't we getting something else soon? Justified trade conflict. Tech 18, not steel maps. What was the new one? Was technology. Which I guess isn't one of those. Stop trying to improve with Portugal. Alright, they're capped out. So we'll send somebody over to Brandenburg, who is actually pretty good already. Alright, Bohemia's lowest. We're going to have 3 free diplomats, so let's improve with Bohemia. We'll improve with Austria. We should probably go back to improving with the Papal State, though. Was at war. And we do want to make sure that we can keep this. We're going to keep pouring our efforts into that for now. Alright, it's June. And we can invest in new tech. That's right, we took the reduction. So, do this. Gives us the reduction of corruption again. Says 1. It's currently 0.00. It's going down just from ahead of time in Diplo. The other one's for being ahead of time here. I don't see that happening before that gets too high. Rivalry between popes. The previous pope was controlled by one of our rivals, and if Pope Alexander VI were to erase work he has done by dissolving decisions, cancel papal bulls, and dismissing decrees of his, then it would soil the reputation of both the previous pope and our rival. Done. England's opinion of the papal state changed by 60. He did nothing. Our opinion of them, not their opinion of us, though. Where was I going for that? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, it's August. August, Brandenburg. Tell me, Brandenburg. Brandenburg, good. Okay, France. If we go declare war, bloody Switzerland, that's right. Okay, Brandenburg, still saying no though. Distant war, and our Diplo rep's not high enough. That's fine. See if we can get extra Diplo rep during the war. We're not going to wait any longer though. Reconquest, trade dispute, humiliate rival. No, we want conquest, all claim provinces. Yeah, normal sorts of stuff. What do we want the war goal to be, though? Do you want to retake something of Provence? Or do we just want to go for, like, Saintonge? Because Poitou is a fort, so we could possibly do that. Don't have a thing on Paris, do we? No. Picardy was a fort, though. So let's take that. Alright, everybody's happy. We will not co-belligerize everybody. So let's take a quick look at Savoy. Allied with France and Ravensburg. Ravensburg shouldn't be too hard for the Germans to take care of. So yeah, we'll co-belligerize Savoy. Make it a bit cheaper to take Draguignan back for Provence. And yes, Portugal, Castile, Austria, Bohemia. And we're doing this over Picardy. Alright. Let's have at them. And we were already paying for everything, weren't we? Our forts should be fine. Everybody has to go here first. Once you've done that, we'll head around. Try and do both the sieges. Now, these guys are going to keep going. What kind of a fleet do we know about? 3 heavies. We're going to want to track them down. There's none up there. There's none down here. Hopefully they're just in there. And Castile will block them through Straits of Gibraltar. And Portugal's in the war, isn't it? They are. Okay. Naples have honoured with France. Savoy had honoured Venice, Florence. So it looks a little bit messy. I'd love to have gotten Brandenburg in to come down and help out with these guys. But we need to worry about them. Was Switzerland not... No, they're allied with us. Thought they were allied. They were allied with France, weren't they? They must have said no to France. Weird. And how much freaking longer does he take to get in? Okay. Ravensburg have honoured with Savoy. Good. And we've already crushed the guys in Paris. The question is, do we want to chase them around or do we want to do this? Hopefully Provence will come and sort of help with one of us. He has a siege guy with better fire than we do. Alright, looks like Castile... Well, let's tell him... Yeah, let's tell Castile to take that one. We'll tell Portugal to go down there. How is everybody coming through? Oh, right, we probably need to do that for them to get access. Oh, he's the Emperor, so he should have access. Could tell Austria to do them. Or, actually, Bohemia can do that. Austria needs to come in a little further and take out Bourgogne. And then Aragon can take this. Okay, so you still have... Doesn't look like it. Has a claim. It's not a core though. Okay. So we need to watch out for marauding French armies up this way. That's all that we're concerned about. Everybody else, never actually checked this out. We are double the infantry, but the rest not as promising. So as long as everybody gets involved, it should be a nice easy war. There's the Aragonese. And we can call in Brandenburg. Might hold off on that. Wait and see if there's a big old French army to worry about. Sort of. Wait for the first French attack. If we lose it, we'll call in Brandenburg. So many little armies around here. And the other colony's done. Okay, money is actually looking good. So, Demerara is in colonial Colombia. This is Colombia, yes. Paramaribo was the end. So we'll just grab these two as the next colonies. And everything should be okay. So Castile did go down that way. There's the French fights. Portugal was discovered. Alright, limited to 50, but it's all we need. God damn it. Was that the monthly tick? Alright, so we're going to have to send him back as soon as we can. 1st of May. Remember that. And good, Portugal reinforced Aragon. So there goes some more French. Aragon still moving out and about. We have ton of Castilians in here. I don't mind them helping us though. Looks like we're doing pretty good on the French capital. That should start breaking him for war exhaustion. Notice demand, we lose stability. That's a lot of money. Do we need 3 stability? Probably not. Alright. Fob them off. Who's that? Liège. Should give bits of Liège to Castile so he's joined up. Might actually give Castile Rothel if we get the extra. We've won the Siege of Picardy. Good. It's all ours. Do we want to take Rothel? They're all level 2 forts still, so it doesn't matter which we go to. We do want to sort out Savoy before we peace out, but yeah, we'll stay close to Castilian land. These guys will come down to Burgon after they're done in Paris. There's a lot of Aragonese, and that would be the extra. Actually, why can we call him in? If we were just finishing then. Got the Diplo rep. What was the negative? It was the distant war modifier. Okay. Well, as long as Brandenburg don't start their own wars. Or somebody they're allied to. Bohemia, yeah, Brunswick's the only one. And we've taken Paris. Nice. So, down to Burgogne. French still have most of their army. Somewhere. Looks like there's no battles in our allies' territory. So everything is going absolutely according to plan. And we can invest in cultural ties, which means not too far off that. July of next year. Yeah, we'll want to go ahead of time. Because we're going to get a lot of corruption from the overextension we're going to take in this little French dealio. There's the French army. All met up. Okay. In that case, we're going to need to look out here. It's going back to Paris. Truce with Provence has ended. France is trying to retake Paris. That's alright. Provence, I assume we could annex if we went at war. So give them whatever their cores were. He actually has a thing on Saint-Don. A claim. We could do that. Spend Diplo instead of admin. That'd be a good idea. Alright, cultural ties, no. Stop asking. And he's left Paris. And heading down there, big old Austrian army is nice to see wandering around near them. Alright, he's trying to... No, thought he was 2 guys meeting up. Alright, Laborde, that's where his other half is. Alright, you stay there. This would be Florence going up to join him. But as long as this guy is separate, we've got a chance of kicking it to the curb. Food shortage up there helps. And we waited way too long for the Portuguese thing, so they're down to 38. It's unfortunate. Go back to building this spy network. Nice if you could set your own custom pop-ups. You know, on the 5th of May, pop up and tell me to do this. Alright. Recall from Austria, that's good. Who did we not improve with? Brandenburg. Let's go improve relations with them. And Switzerland, we didn't actually want to be our ally. Do we want to cancel? What do we have? We already have 3. We'll use them in a war somewhere. I don't know, against Milan. Throw a war with Savoy and Ravens. Yeah, we'll go to war with Milan 7 years from now. Or go to war with, we actually go directly to war with the Pope. Ah, that's Avignon. The Pope. The Pope. The Pope. Allied with Austria, so maybe not. We've won the Siege of Burgogne before we won the Siege of Rothel. That's unexpected. Next fort would be down in Lyonnaise in the hills. Let's hope this one falls, so we can head over to Poitou. Actually, we want to do Savoy. Alright, they're going to keep leaving there. Venice going over to Normandy. That is okay. Still failing to get that. Alright, Savoyard. We do want somebody in here, so... That's in a separate war. Damn it. Canao. Let's tell maybe Aragon to go into... yeah, they could probably walk through, but we'll tell Austria, if we can find them. Tell Austria to do that. Native Assimilation, gain 100 pop in Orinoco, takes up 944, that's awesome. And far out, keep getting discovered down in Portugal. Does that stack? It does. Alright, so we're going to forget about stealing their maps, I think. Well, no, we won't. We'll try it one more time. We can invest in admin tech. Do that now. And then, now that we're out of time by 11 freaking years, should give us some time to get colonialism. We have it here. It's only spreading next door. Apparently, this province is not nearby. This one is, but it's not. Yeah, port, neighbouring province with colonialism. Nearby friendly province is a no. Until we take it, then it'll be friendly next door. But we got Rathel. So these guys need to try and get down here, because we need to take stuff from them. Since we can't do this one. Get there before they do. The border's under attack. Portuguese idiots committing suicide into the French army. And the Florentine army is nearby there as well. Bohemians are near the Austrians. The army is going to Santon. Okay, well, we're looking pretty good. We're at 30%. What is the goal of this, though? We want Alençon. Castile wants Artois. Did we not? Yeah, we have a claim on that. We must have one as well. Alright then. Bergerac. Bound. Not bound. Cahors. Picardy was the goal. We have to take Alençon. Not that one. It's not us. Alençon. Right, got that. Artois we wanted to take, but we can't. So we're at 61. If we take our claims that are available, if we give Return Corps Dauphin to Provence, then we need 74 war score. We're going to strip him bare. Do slightly less. And we could also get war reps. Alright, that will be the goal. It will take us a lot to deal with, but that's what we're going to aim for. So Castile's good. Portugal, we still have improved relations. Brandenburg, I think we're doing now, aren't we? Who is this? Bohemia and Brandenburg. Alright, Austria, we're at full. Switzerland, I guess. No, we're going to do the Pope. Okay. Improve relations with the Pope. Give us our papal influence that much faster. And this is, yeah, only 3.4. Was 4.3 or something before. Well, it's looking good. So, I'm going to take a short break here. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I hope to see you again soon. See you later.